Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Detroit Lions vs. Green Bay Packers. Game preview and betting predictions. The Detroit Lions visit the Green Bay Packers in a matchup where injuries may play a pivotal role, especially if Packers quarterback Jordan Love is sidelined or limited. Love sustained a groin injury last week and practiced on a limited basis Thursday, which could affect his mobility even if he does play. If he's not 100%, Detroit's defense could exploit Green Bay's offensive limitations, whether it's Love struggling to move or Malik Willis stepping in. The Lions' defense has consistently generated favorable field position for their offense, setting up strong scoring opportunities. Detroit's backfield, with the dynamic duo of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, is well-positioned to control the game on the ground. With Jared Goff stretching the field through the air, Detroit's offense should have plenty of scoring chances against a Green Bay defense that's been inconsistent. This season, the Lions are 3-0 ATS on the road, while Green Bay is a modest 2-2 ATS at home, suggesting Detroit has the edge in this one. Prediction: Detroit Lions minus 2.5 points. With a potentially weakened Packers offense, the Lions should be able to cover the spread, capitalizing on their balanced defensive attack and momentum on defense. As for the total points, Detroit's high-powered offense has been consistent, averaging an impressive 33.4 points per game. The over has hit in all three Lions games where the total was set at 49 or less. They've gone over in 4 straight games overall, including their last 2 against Green Bay. The Packers, even if hampered by Love's injury, have managed to put up points in higher total games, with the over hitting in 2 of their 3 games with totals of 48 or more. While Green Bay might struggle to keep pace, they can still contribute enough to push this game over. Prediction: over 49 points. Given Detroit's scoring capabilities and Green Bay's potential to add some points despite their offensive issues, expect this game to go over the total. Los Angeles Rams vs. Seattle Seahawks. Game preview and betting predictions. The Seattle Seahawks and Los Angeles Rams are both in the middle of a tight NFC West race as they clash in Week 9. With the Seahawks at 4-4 and the Rams just a half game back at 3-4, this divisional matchup carries significant playoff implications. Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald emphasized a fresh start approach, viewing this game as pivotal in setting up a successful second half of the season, especially with more divisional matchups on the horizon. Seattle will be focused on addressing current issues and showing growth to stay competitive in this heated NFC West race. Prediction: Seattle Seahawks +1. Seattle's improved defense and solid pass rush give them a slight edge, particularly against Matthew Stafford, who may face pressure limiting his downfield options. The Rams, with strong weapons in Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, could still challenge Seattle, but the Seahawks' home field advantage and recent defensive strides might make a difference in a close game. Both teams have leaned on their defenses to control games, and recent trends suggest a lower-scoring affair is likely. The Seahawks' defense has been effective at containing explosive plays, while the Rams might turn to Kyren Williams in the backfield to control the clock and limit Seattle's possessions. With both teams showing strong defensive efforts in recent weeks and favorable under trends, this game could see fewer points on the board than expected. Prediction: under 48.5 points. The defensive strength of both teams, along with the potential for a clock-controlled game plan, makes the under an appealing bet in this NFC West rivalry. Jacksonville Jaguars vs. Philadelphia Eagles. Game preview and betting predictions. The Jacksonville Jaguars head to Philadelphia this weekend to face the Eagles in what promises to be a tightly contested matchup. Despite the Eagles showing signs of improvement after a slow start, the Jaguars have also been trending upwards, winning 2 of their last 4 games and consistently finding themselves in competitive contests. Prediction: Jaguars +7.5 points. The Jaguars have shown resilience in close games, and with Trevor Lawrence completing 72% of his passes over the last 4 weeks, they have the offensive momentum to keep this one close. With the Eagles also prone to tight finishes, It's likely this game will come down to a single possession, making the Jaguars a solid pick to cover the spread. On the scoring front, the over/under is set at 45.5 points, and it looks like a favorable bet for the over. The Jaguars' defense has struggled, allowing an average of 28 points per game, and they'll be challenged by a high-powered Eagles offense that just scored 37 points last week. Although Philadelphia boasts a top-half defense, the Jaguars have shown they can score, hitting 27 or more points in 3 of their last 4 games. With Trevor Lawrence in improved form, they should find ways to put points on the board. Prediction: over 45.5 points. Expect both teams to score enough to push the total above 45.5 in this matchup, as both offenses are capable of exploiting defensive weaknesses. Indianapolis Colts versus Minnesota Vikings. Sunday Night Football preview and betting predictions. This Sunday Night Football matchup features the Indianapolis Colts traveling to face the Minnesota Vikings and has all the ingredients for an exciting and competitive game. The Colts, currently adjusting their strategy with Joe Flacco taking over as the starting quarterback, are aiming to cover the 5.5-point spread. This quarterback change is significant. Flacco's experience and consistency bring stability to an offense that has struggled with turnovers. Anthony Richardson, while dynamic and possessing big play potential, has been plagued by inconsistency and a troubling 7 interceptions this season. In contrast, Flacco has shown reliability with an impressive 7-to-1 touchdown-to-interception ratio, indicating that he can lead the offense more effectively. Prediction: Colts plus 5.5 points. The Vikings, meanwhile, have been stumbling lately, losing their last 2 games outright. Their current form is concerning, especially with a troubling average of 1.4 turnovers per game, which ranks them as one of the teams most susceptible to giveaways in the league. This volatility in their performance creates an opportunity for the Colts, whose strong rushing attack can help control the pace of the game. Flacco's ability to manage the offense and make smart decisions under pressure will be crucial as the Colts look to exploit Minnesota's recent defensive lapses. As we delve into the scoring potential of this matchup, the over/under is set at 46.5 points, and betting on the over appears to be a wise choice. The Vikings feature a high-octane offense, averaging 26.9 points per game, which ranks them 7th in the NFL. The Colts are not far behind, averaging 21.9 points per game, placing them 19th. With Flacco's experience, he should be able to effectively dissect the Vikings' blitz-heavy defensive schemes, likely enabling the Colts to post a competitive score in the mid-20s range. Looking deeper into each team's defensive capabilities, both squads have shown vulnerabilities in red zone defense. The Vikings are allowing opponents to score on 61.9% of their red zone trips, ranking them 9th in the league for defensive inefficiency in this critical area. The Colts are not much better, allowing scores on 57.14% of red zone opportunities, placing them 17th. This trend suggests that both offenses will have ample opportunities to capitalize on their opponent's weaknesses, leading to an exciting back-and-forth scoring affair. Prediction: over 46.5 points. Given the offensive firepower on both sides and the defensive shortcomings they've exhibited, this game is poised to feature plenty of scoring. Expect a thrilling matchup where both teams are determined to find the end zone, making the over a solid betting option. With both quarterbacks capable of moving the ball effectively and exploiting defensive lapses, fans can anticipate an action-packed game that keeps everyone on the edge of their seats.